Hey guys, it's Fu here. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there's been a recent leak about the patch notes for the upcoming 2.4 version of Star Citizen. If you've been following the community, you know this is a huge step for the game. We've all known that persistence is pretty much definitely coming to 2.4, but we're eager to see what else Cloud Imperium Games has in store for us. So this video is going to be about the information that was obtained from that leak. We've been able to verify a few suspicions, as well as learn some new exciting things coming to Star Citizen soon. So let's start off with the big one, persistence. 2.4 is going to pack with it a very infantile version of the persistent universe that will be Star Citizen's multiplayer game when it's finished. This means that every player will have data stored pertaining to certain aspects of the game. So rather than starting as a fresh new character every time you load up the game, you will instead take off where your last character left off. Now remember, I said infantile stage, so there are only certain parts of the game right now that will be persistent, and those are item purchases, hangar configurations, ship loadouts, character loadouts, Crusader reputation, ship ammo and missiles, and this is for Crusader only, not Arena Commander, and the AUEC, which is the Alpha credits, which we will get into later. This is a huge deal because it's the real beginning of you being able to be your own character. With the inclusion of shopping, which is also coming in 2.4, we're now able to become unique characters within the game. With the upcoming shopping functionality, you'll be able to buy and equip new jackets, shirts, pants, shoes, hats, all sorts of stuff for your characters. Along with those, we will also have a selection of armors to choose from. Now, when 2.4 comes out, apparently you will be spawning in your civilian clothes that you bought from one of those shops. So that's the persistent part of it. You buy the clothes, and now you keep those clothes. But just remember, you're spawning in those clothes. So if you go out into space in those clothes, you will die. So obviously, to keep that from happening, you'll have to put on your spacesuit before you exit. You can do this apparently by accessing the locker that will be in your room once 2.4 comes out. To help you with your shopping experience, Port Olisar is undergoing new construction. Some shops will be available immediately, such as the Casaba shopping outlet, where you can buy clothes for your beautiful self. To do so, you'll need to be in the augmented reality mode. When you look at an item, you'll be greeted with displays containing the product name, a description of the product, and the cost of that item. From there, you'll be presented with the options to either try on, so you can check it out and see how it looks on you, or you can buy the item. Now, you will also be able to buy weapons and armor from the Cubby Blast shop, which is also going to be available in Port Olisar. Along with that, there will be some other shops within Port Olisar that will be under construction in the meantime, so CIG is going to continue to work on them, finalize them, flesh them out so that we can have an amazing shopping experience. Lastly, about the shops, you can actually visit these shops in the Area 18 Art Core now. So if you go there, the shops will be there, and you'll be able to buy from there too. That's the social module. In order to implement this new shopping system, we need something to buy stuff with, right? I mean, that's how it works, right? Economy. 2.4 will introduce with it a new economic system. For now, players will be given the starting credit of 2,750 Alpha credits, or AUEC. You can spend Alpha credits on these shopping items. You can earn Alpha credits by doing missions within Crusader, and we'll get into those missions a little bit later. You can also earn credits by salvaging supplies around Yela and other asteroid-based areas, places where you would expect ships to wreck. So I know there's a couple of missions where you get taken off into basically what's a blown-up asteroid. That would be an example. One of the new things that they're going to bring in with this new economy system is that every time you die, you will lose credits. But fear not, because if you die and you have no money, you're broke like me, you can still respawn. So you'll still be able to play. Now, I really like this idea. It's simple in concept, but we really need a penalty for dying. We really don't want that whole kill on sight attitude that so many other games have evolved. And you know there will be people trying to do that. So the more penalties for dying, the better. Along with shopping, you'll also now have to pay for your repairs, your ammunition restocking, and the refueling of your ships. So this is done at CryEngine service, and gone are the days of the 3-for-1 special 5-finger discount service that you used to get. You used to be able to just land there, get everything for free, and then take off. Now when you land, your Mobi-Glass will be automatically raised, and you'll be prompted with 3 options, so you can pay for what you want. Speaking of ships, there will be some updates for ships in the game as well. I know everyone really likes seeing bright, shiny new things. So good news, the Reliant will be hangar ready in 2.4, which isn't too much of a surprise because a lot of people actually expected it to be ready in 2.3, but nevertheless, it's coming and it's beautiful. All of you lucky Reliant owners will finally get to see it in engine and will probably be flying it shortly after 2.4. Because the bigger news, at least to me, is the Starfarer is going to be flight ready. And that's insane. Those ships are like little levels within themselves, at least as far as FPS environments go. And to see one flying around says a whole lot to everyone to be able to experience the size and scope that Star Citizen is going for. Even better yet is the Starfarer's militarized variant will be flight ready as well. So the Starfarer Gemini is the gas collector that features bigger, badder, and more mean components. So anyone who bought any of those, you'll be able to fly them in space. People will be able to board them. They're just absolutely massive. If you haven't seen my Starfarer video, you should check it out just to get an idea of how damn big that ship is. It's going to be crazy. There'll be like giant flying turtle shells going everywhere. They're all tough and bulky, but I have a feeling that the undersides might be a little soft. We'll find out. Apart from that, there will be a couple of balancing moves concerning ship health and possibly armor being performed through 2.4 as well. This is to be expected though, as they should be constantly balancing and tweaking the ships for a better experience. Few things break a game quicker than an overpowered piece of equipment. And one of the other smaller things, which I still think is going to be great to have, is that Star Citizen will now let you be able to change whichever hangar you want to spawn in within the game itself. So no longer do you have to go to the webpage to change your hangar and your ship selection every time you want to do it. You can do this within the game by going to the options menu, game options, and then selecting the hangar you want via a drop-down menu. Now I do want to make sure that you all know that anything that I just said is coming from a leak, and because of that, anything could change. I mean, the update isn't out yet, and it will go through the test universe before it gets published to public. So also because of that, it could be a while until the update actually gets the approval to go public. Within that time frame, a lot of things could happen. But CIG does have a pretty good track record of actually putting what's in their notes into the game. So we'll see. Well, that's it for now, guys. Just want to give you a quick update. I do want to thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'll be putting out some new videos soon, especially once 2.4 comes out. I'm so excited!